had a lot of overdose deaths in this neighborhood in particular.
The Little Five Points section of Atlanta is Andy Gish's neighborhood.
Lived here for about 20 years.
It's why on her day off from being an ER nurse, she's still on.
These are naloxone kits or Narcan kits.
Making sure businesses in the area have the overdose reversing drug naloxone in their first aid kits. It was a cause she came to after what she witnessed at her job.
They were coming in much worse shape. They were younger. It wasn't a typical overdose. It wasn't what we had seen before.
The synthetic opioid fentanyl had entered the opioid scene. Incredibly potent, just a few grains could be fatal. People who overdosed often didn't get help in time for fear of being arrested.
There are stories about people dying in the back seat of a car as their friends drove around for 4 hours, worried about going into the emergency room. I've already seen 3 friends die in front of me.
Gish got involved with Georgia Overdose Prevention, an advocacy group of volunteers. Many have lost someone to an overdose. She worked with them to help get Georgia's medical amnesty law passed.
The medical amnesty law in Georgia allows legal protection if someone is carrying a personal use amount of drugs or if they're carrying drug paraphernalia, if they're having an overdose. So if someone's having an overdose, they can call for help and not get charged for having drug paraphernalia or a personal use amount of drugs.
In her neighborhood, people were overdosing in public bathrooms and parking lots, so she went door to door, teaching and training business owners how to use naloxone.
There's a coffee shop in this neighborhood where someone had overdosed and died in the bathroom. Their manager reached out and said, please, can I get some of this naloxone? I don't want this to happen again. And I met her and trained her. Within 2 weeks, I got a phone call from her, and she had used it in the bathroom and reversed someone. We don't want to be the neighborhood where people die.